Man, what's going on, people? I know it's early. We're going to go ahead and get this conversation because this also follows a live that I already did, right? This also goes literally into tune with a live that I did already. So, yeah, man, I just want to go ahead and add some emphasis on it and maybe give a little testimony of something that's going on right now with a family member down here in Texas. And I want to tell people to steer away from leaving the states right now, people. You know what I'm saying? People, it's not a lot of motherfuckers that fuck with us. Do you understand? And a lot of us have been here in the United States, so we don't know what our ancestors, like other ancestors, was used for in the Americans. We don't know what our ancestors was used for in these other countries. Now, dealing with these islands, a lot of people don't know the real history and what they saying when they saying a lot of the American Indians were killed off. So a lot of people take that and think that, the first thing that hits your mind is America. You feel what I'm saying? America and how Indian people was killed off around America. But most of the Indians was killed off in South America. A lot of people don't know that, ain't even looking towards that. They don't recognize that as being, you know what I'm saying, a heavy populated spot. And it was. How's everybody in the chat? So now what I want to talk about right now is what happened this morning. This morning, I was awakened. You already know. So I'm gonna say one thing. I kind of trust the news more in Texas than I do in the Democratic states because they tend to do a lot of like the news down here is like raw. Like, and ain't, you know what I'm saying, not the street raw, like, oh, that's cold. No, like raw. Like they raw with the shit. Like they get on here, talk about Biden, talk about they don't fuck with Democrats down here. And this news is totally different than the news that you would get back home. So, I woke up with the news this morning, and the news was getting into showing, and it's always been down here in Texas. The main news is about this fucking border. This border, motherfuckers coming over, kicking it. Now, one thing that I want to say that gentrification is going on everywhere. I'm down here in the hood of Slots, 12th Street. If you know Austin, Texas, and you know 12th Street, then you know the fuck I be at. I'm all up and through Austin, Texas, where real niggas is. And they got our real niggas sitting at parks, sitting at places because they done brought all of their neighborhood. And white folks are in the neighborhood. And I'm being told this, you know what I'm saying, by brothers down here, like, yeah, man, it used to be niggas down here, but these Mexicans pushing in now. So that type of shit right there, right? These Mexicans pushing in. And the Mexicans are overloading Austin, Texas. But I didn't know at once upon a time that it was a heavy ass population of Negroes. I just I didn't know it. So when you ride around, you don't see like Negroid neighborhoods. So it's like, what the fuck is the hood at? But then I came around 12th Street, 6th Street, and I ain't talking downtown. I'm talking like a little east of downtown. I found them. So when I got there, I started, you know how it is, niggas got tats all in their face, niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? I see street shit. So I'm like, okay, this the streets. Everything I must need must be around here. What's going on, peoples? How y'all feeling? They got the cars, and I'm like, why do y'all sit at the park? This is the shit that we do in Chicago. We'll sit somewhere, and the police, just to allow it, they'll sit over there and watch, but they'll allow us to sell drugs because most importantly, they're gentrifying the community around us. So if we're not in those areas, they're gonna let us sit and do what we want. He say, well, that's the same thing that's going on down here. So there's a mass gentrification going on right now in America where they are putting Negroes in predicaments to where they don't have their neighborhoods no more. They selling it off. They getting rid of Negroes and they moving other races in. Now I've seen a heavy population of Chinese and Hindus coming into this country down here in Texas. Heavy population. It's like every new development. And we talking about 300,000, bro. I step in $300,000, $1 million homes, bro, like all the time. I deal with these people that's building new homes, having them built from the ground to the up. These motherfuckers are getting all the loans for this shit. These motherfuckers are getting everything that they need. And they being able to move into these houses and have their houses built from the ground. Meanwhile, we sitting on the fucking corners letting our neighborhoods be sold to people like this. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not fighting and we're not saying anything. It's just completely giving up. It's completely giving up. It's completely worrying about John Morant and all that bullshit. Fuck a John Morant. Fuck him. Fuck that shit and all that pussy ass shit. 4 motherfucking Negroes. Where if you haven't seen the video, I'm gonna tell you to go check the video out. 4 Negroes. I'm talking about some hood Negroes. Gold teeth, North Carolina. Then where they from? Negroes were kidnapped. You hear me? Were kidnapped in Mexico. And it's all online. How they pulled them, not knowing them niggas from scratch. How the cartel put up, hit their car, put them out the car, threw them like animals, ragdolls on the back of the van, didn't want to hear shit that they was saying, nothing. Get the fuck back there. Don't nobody know where they at. I want to let y'all know why y'all watching John Morant, or whatever fuck basketball players, nigga ruin his life or whatever the case may be, whatever funny shit they got you watching now. I want to let you know that a sister that went over to the Dominican Republic wasn't found for 2 weeks. Body was found. Killed in the Dominican Republic. A sister from America. I want to let you know about the people in the Dominican Republic that was killed from what they call that shit, carbon dioxide, put up under their doors, knocked them out, robbed them, and they dead. I want to let you know about a white doctor in Mexico that was goddamn killed, and his lawyer's wife was there. They kill these people. When you go to these little, you got to understand that our history goes deep on these islands, and they do not fuck with you. The Mexican is the original slayer of our people. Do you understand? They are a mixed breed of the slayers altogether. But those Spaniard Asiatic people do not like you. And the moment they get enough of them, they will turn on you. I'm watching it down here. I done had conversations with older colored women that have told me, yeah, Mexicans smacked me before. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? When the fuck this happened? But this the type of shit that happened down here because we're deep off in the north, right? And a motherfucker smack a motherfucker down in the north, it's going to be a problem. We're going to have a whole motherfucking days on the news and everything. A lot of motherfuckers is vacating and the wrong people are moving back here. and the wrong people is moving here. And people that ain't standing up for themselves, just keeping their head down and keeping it moving is the type of people that's living in Austin, Texas. They just like, you know, they're going to deal with it. And there's a lot of other places like that. They ain't going down hard like Chicago. They ain't going down hard. Chicago is going down hard. Hard, bro. Killing each other. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's going down hard. But at the same time, man, we have to be careful leaving these islands, I would not even leave the country at this point. I wouldn't leave. It's too much going on everywhere. And everywhere we going, even in Africa, we coming up dead. What the fuck is they doing in Africa to us? What is they doing? Why are we coming up dead? Y'all want to keep traveling, keep going, live your dreams. It's just not the right time. As much as I want to go on here, like, nigga, I just paid off every crumb of my child support. Every crumb of it. Every piece of it. Nigga, you think I don't want to go get my passport and get the fuck on right now? No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not no islands. Especially not no islands. Because the opposition is there. This is real talk. And they there. And they killing us. And they kidnapping us. The FBI don't know where these people at. They don't. That motherfucking cartel got both weapons. Then got the same amount of technology and everything that the FBI got. They don't know where them people's at. Them peoples went out there to Myrtle Beach to try to shake some ass, drink some motherfucking tequila, and show out. And guess what? Cartel pull up, put their ass in the back of the truck. And now they missing. And this is not the first time. The whole time we was watching Kanye West, the whole time we was watching all these motherfuckers are being killed and kidnapped on the islands. And no one is saying anything. And it's niggas. Niggas. The only one we seen story was when that girl that was a Negro was took to Mexico with her friends. Her friends supposedly jumped on her and killed her. That's the only motherfucking thing they made sure to tell us that. But we got to search for this other shit, right? This other shit, this kidnapping that just happened with Mexicans and these democratic states ain't gonna say nothing because Mexicans are riding niggas' coattails into freedom. Yeah, just like every fucking body else, right? just like everybody else. Everybody's riding our coattail into freedom, but hate our motherfucking ass. And we steady with this, oh, black and brown. There is no such thing as neither one of those motherfuckers when it come to people. As neither one of those. Shit, what the fuck is we doing? We letting these people ride our coattail and these people don't fuck with us. Man, I done always got into like 6 situations down here in Austin, Texas with these fucking Mexicans. No whites. No whites. I ain't had not one altercation with a white person. All of it has been Mexicans. And believe it or not, I know y'all know Wild Indian always set tripping, but it's not me, fam. It's these motherfuckers. They trying to bully me. Fuck is wrong with you? I'm chilling. These motherfuckers trying to bully me. These motherfucking Mexicans, they trying to bully, bro. They be talking they little shit. They be mugging. You will be walking down the street, down Lamar. Y'all know Lamar Street. If you ever been to Austin, Texas, you'll be walking down Lamar Street, and these motherfuckers will not move over on the street. All of that shit. Like, I literally had to get this close to some people when I was walking because I didn't want to move. And I told they, as soon as they got back, I'm get over. Loud as hell, because I'm walking across the street. You understand what I'm saying? And they hogging the street like they don't like niggas. Do you understand? And then I was told by the actual niggas that's from Austin, oh yeah, we used to be all up and down Lamar. We used to be all up and down Lamar and down 12th Street and down Lamar, but it ain't number Mexicans and Africans over there now. They ain't number Mexican African. Niggas don't even go over there. We be right here. I'm damn. I'm being told. I'm being in a place that's a little more gentrified than mine, where people are gone from those areas and they have been replaced. We going through this shit everywhere, people. We have to wake up to this problem that's happened. Now back in the day, now get this right. Back in the day, what they would have did, they would have made that call to the north. They would have called for about 17 of their cousins. They would have came down here, made niggas vote, made niggas do what they had to do to get their shit back. Ain't nobody to call. We ain't got no organizations set up to call nobody, to do nothing. We ain't got no organizations like that no more. We just don't got it no more. We ain't one of the NAA. All of the organizations that we got that's speaking for us are stealing from us, taking from us, and putting more shit on our backs to bear. We ain't got it no more. We got no fight in us no more. The reason why I come to tell you is to stay still. Stay still. The world is up. Stay still. Stand there. Don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing. Raise your kids. Be still. Stand still. Stand firm. Don't be going to these islands. Don't go to Africa. Don't go the fuck down the street if you ain't got to. It's all about to happen. Blessing be to the tribe. Stay alert, stay alive. This just was a quick live to, pull the awareness of what's going on. What's going on out there. Because it's ugly out there. It's a constant thing with these islands. And I've been watching that since the whole time that everybody been watching the Kanye West shit. I've been sticking with these islands as well, because I've been watching our people come up missing and ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm like, damn, this like this case with the I want to know, like, I'm not up in Chicago. I would like to know what that news looking like out there. Like I would really like to know. Hold on. I would really like to know what that Democratic news is saying about this situation. Because when it come to, like, others doing racist shit to us, right? We never speak. We never, like, they don't say nothing about these Mexicans. When these Mexicans and niggas get into it, they don't say nothing about them Mexicans. Nothing. You ain't gonna hear no dish, but let the white people do it. Oh, we got white people down here beating on niggas and woo. But these Mexicans, I'm telling you, we get into it with these Mexicans more than we do these niggas. But for some reason, y'all want to sit up here and make these motherfucking Mexicans our best friends and talking about they going through the same shit we going through. Bitch, they want to kill you. And y'all don't understand that part. They want to smoke you, nigga. They don't like you. You, your culture, none of the shit that you got going on, never have liked it you. This is what you don't understand. When they say the American Indian was killed off, the Mayans disappeared, and all of that, those were those Chinese, Portuguese, and Spaniards that was in Mexico that are now Mexicans. Nigga, they don't like you. Fuck you returning home for. We don't want to see you. We just was on Wakanda killing you. Don't you understand? Y'all steady smiling with us. Boy, we can't wait till y'all turn around so we can kill you. We don't like niggas. We don't like it. We don't even know why. It's decades ago. We think we Mayans and we Mexicans. We think we this and that. And next thing you know, here come the real people. Nah, we gonna kill them all. Fuck that. That's the facts. That's the facts of these motherfuckers. And that part right there, so I ain't telling y'all that as a whole, it's just like they doing, right? It's just like they doing, right? Like you go with them, and some of them is cool. Come on now. Some of them is good. They ain't all just bogus people looking for racism. But as a whole, I'm down here. I'm down here. As a collective whole, they don't fuck with you, big homie. They don't like you, big homie. They don't like motherfucking niggas. They don't like you. They don't. Y'all have to stop with this. Y'all gotta stop with this. Oh yeah, they brown. They fuck with us. They do not like your mustard ass, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Man, they can't stand you when you come through. Boy, I done really been down here. And these ain't no watered down joints down here. Boy, this boy said he pray in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Boy, you might as well take that shit and say they will never be fucking found then. Cause if you waiting on that, my nigga, like my nigga, you might as well go out there and find them yourself, bro. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. I don't know what got a grown ass man talking about another grown man asking him to help something. Go ahead and put a search party together, start a non-for-profit, go over there. Get your ass smoked, but Jesus will put it on the line. Let y'all tell it. He'll put his life on the line. Y'all better get the fuck out of here. Jesus is not gonna find them peoples. Them people's good as cooked. That lady look like she been fucking everybody named mama. And sucking dicks, was out there sucking dicks. And Jesus ain't got nothing to do with their vacation. Fuck is wrong with you? It ain't got nothing to do with nothing that's going on in this motherfucker. Cause as we been praying, we been dying. I don't think nobody listening at this point, my nigga. Like, I swear to God. I swear to the God that you believe in, nigga. I don't think no one's listening to us. Fuck is wrong with you? And that, hey, we cool, brother. I ain't got no problems with you, no mishaps with you. I ain't trying to. I'm just saying, bro, you gonna have to push that shit somewhere where it's working, bro. Like that shit is not working for us. Like maybe if you put on one of them little circular hats like the little Jews be wearing, and then you get up here and start praying, maybe it'll change. I don't know. You gotta do some of what they doing because the shit that we're doing under religion is not working whatsoever. I don't think Jesus is going to save little Shanae over there. I don't think Jesus gonna have shit to do with that. I don't even think Jesus fuck with you, nigga. I think Jesus is a white man. Jesus only fuck with white people. That's a fact. Now I don't believe all the other shit. I'm just not gonna get into all other beliefs because there's so much other shit to worry about, right? Nobody about to be worried about no damn Jesus and what happened 150 years ago. Happened 150 years ago. It's still going on now. What's going on? Niggas are being moved, migrated right now as we speak, are migrating out of their neighborhoods, into other places. Niggas are being chased down and killed. Niggas are killing each other. What's going on has been going on with us. The whole quote unquote what they call in black or whatever this means to them, because it means all the colored people in the world. Well, all the colored people in the world, we down. We down. We down. The Africans and the niggas ain't gonna get along. They probably about the same colors, aboriginals from two different lands. They not gonna get along. White man getting along with serving his whites, but he running the world. So it's the ones he ain't getting along with, he's stepping on. It don't matter. We not winning. This is not a win-win for us as collectively, as the colored people, as everybody want to say, all the colored people of the world. All the colored people of the world ain't on shit. Niggas ain't on shit. Niggas can't get to work. We ain't running nothing. And y'all be sitting up there, why he kissed his feet, man? Them niggas ain't running nothing. Them niggas ain't running nothing, man. There are some high places out here to be, and we just not in them. As a collective, as humans, as who we are, whatever y'all be reading and want to say we are, like, you know what I'm saying? As a people, we not where we supposed to be. Nobody's looking out for us. Nobody cares about us. Nobody gonna give a fuck about us. And when we do get somebody to care about us, the nigga gonna try to sell us out for motherfucking some money in the long run. That's all that goes on with our people. Nigga, Martin Luther King sold us out. What do you mean he didn't sell it? He sold us out. During that time, who was they trying to get you to vote for? What was they trying to get you to do? They were trying to integrate. Why were they trying to integrate with us? Because they wanted our secrets. They ain't gonna make it without the foods and the inventions and the science behind our land without us. We don't want to integrate them because we want to fuck with them and get them the same opportunities. We want to integrate them so we can steal their intellectual properties. We want to steal their physical properties. We want to steal from them. That's why we want them to integrate. That's why we want them to integrate. We want to destroy them. That's why we want them to integrate. So if you do this for us, Dr. Martin Luther King, if you get them to vote for who we trying to put in, who y'all trying to put in, JFK. If you vote for them, if you do all this type of shit, if you lead the niggas, during the process of the civil rights, a lot of people, where are these people, man? These people that went from the North, Chicago, Cleveland, and places like that, and went where? Into the South. What happened to them? Went to jail. All of these Black Lives Matter protesters was something they wanted to do. That's what y'all don't understand. It's something they wanted to do. Why did it pop up out of nowhere? All of this shit be popping up out of nowhere. That black shit, that shit popped up out of nowhere. That civil rights shit popped up out of nowhere. And they made it seem like it was so worse before that, just like Black Lives Matter. That shit was put in effect, and everybody was minding their own business when Trump was in office, and then that shit popped up out of nowhere. Then they just started doing and bringing up what was going on here and there and all of this old shit. That's what it was. Our brothers and sisters are not, we ain't seen a colored water fountain in Chicago. We didn't sit on the back of no bus in Chicago. Where this shit was happening at was small towns in Alabama and places like that, and they act like y'all didn't fight back. They act like y'all didn't kill nobody. They act like after these people were massacred, we would just sit there and be massacred. They act like we didn't put up no fight. They act like we needed people like Dr. Martin Luther King to speak for us. That'll be the last time I trust a reverend to say anything for me. Fuck is you talking about? That man that took us on the journey and it sent us off to the point where I talk about equality and shit to white people. They want to bring up Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King said it for us all. That's what he said. Martin Luther King to these white motherfuckers and to these other motherfuckers do not represent Negroes. He represents us all. Yeah, Martin Luther King said, by the color of my character and by the character of my color and the content of my crayons. Get your ugly ass on. That motherfucker ain't for us. You know who they don't like? Bring up Malcolm X. Malcolm X was for niggas. That, or spoke like he was. I don't know what these secret niggas be doing, but he spoke like he was for niggas. Like he was just for niggas. Like, no, I ain't trying to hear that white shit. No integration. Get away from me. They don't like him. White motherfucker will bring up Martin Luther King fast as fast. Yeah, praying. They're talking about praying big. Exactly. Martin Luther King, them white folk would bring up Martin Luther King so fast. They love that man. They don't fuck with Malcolm X. They don't fuck with nobody that was talking about don't integrate. And we shouldn't integrate because now we're getting played. We get laid and played. And that's the facts. Don't know what to do. Integrate it, let these people steal from us. Now we land with these people, letting them steal our DNA. Everything gets haywired. Everything. And we're losing every bit of the way. Gay people is winning. There is no gay people, just like there is no black people, just like there is no white people. There is no race, and I ain't talking about no three-legged race. There is no ethnicity called gay. There is none. So the gay people don't exist. They just came together, made that shit up, and stole funding from the niggas. Have you ever been in Boys Town in Chicago? Have you seen their neighborhood? Beautiful trees. It look like Jews stay there. So this neighborhood is just this neighborhood is just more, just gets more everything. They keep the crime down, everything around here in the nigga neighborhood. We don't care. We don't go over there. That's what we tell Simba not to go. That's the dark side. But all of that funding, won't you take those halfway houses that are in the Negro neighborhoods and put them in the gay neighborhood? And then I think they'll do better. They don't sell drugs over there in the gay neighborhood. They got businesses. They got shit that get, jobs and everything. And funding. Won't you take the jail people and put them in Boys Town? Won't you do that? Nope, you just throw them in our community. You just put it on the niggas. Put it on the niggas and put a Band-Aid over it. And the niggas gotta sit here and eat this shit and eat this shit and eat this shit. And I think every night, what is it could we do? And every answer that I get is just prepare to die. But how will I go? How will I go? Accepting this shit, or will I go taking these motherfuckers out with me? What is it that we're supposed to do? We're afraid to die. We're afraid. We all got what? I can't make my meeting tomorrow. If I die, goddamn, can't feed my kids tomorrow. We're worried about the wrong shit. So our slavery is just gonna prolong. There is nobody that sat there and didn't have to fight their way up out this shit. So we thinking we about to talk and sign our way out this shit. We thinking like, yeah, we're gonna walk up, we're gonna have this conversation. Look at this piece of document, man. They never cared about the document, nigga. They didn't care about it at first, nigga. They didn't care about it when they wrote it. They knew it was some bullshit. That paper ain't gonna save us. Nothing written is gonna save us, bro. Ain't nothing is gonna save us unless the dark-skinned man get up on some in y'all mean shit and be like all the dark-skinned people of the world just start fucking all the Caucasian races up. What do you mean by the Caucasian races? I mean Asians. I mean Hindus. Do you understand what I mean by Caucasians? I mean everybody that got that health problem, because half you niggas can't tell the Caucasian race from the Negroid race, from the African race. You can't tell the regular Aboriginals from us. You will go get a brown-skinned goddamn Hindu man and say, this is a dark-skinned colored man. This is a Negro. That ain't what this shit is about, goofy. That's not a nigga. That's a motherfucking, that's not an African. That is a Caucasian that's been in the sun. Do you understand? They all got that hair problem where they grow hair on their toes and their feet and their faces and shit. Those are Caucasians. Asians are Caucasian. Asian. Caucasus Mountain in Asia. Caucasian. These are the Caucasian. The Arabs are part of the Caucasian race. The Mexicans are part of the Caucasian race. The Hindus are part of the Caucasian race. Do you understand this? Can I put this any other way? You're not understanding this. Those white Puerto Ricans are part of the Caucasian race. Those white Colombians, Caucasian race. Them people with that silky smooth fur hair is from the Caucasian race, people. They not from where we from. They not from our bloodline. They didn't come from us. Whatever niggas telling these stories about how niggas went in there and what, got a whole DNA change because they was staying in the cold weather. Nigga, I'm from Chicago. I've been standing in the cold weather since I was born. Ain't nothing on me turn blind. Ain't nothing on me turn colors. None of that. Nigga, this is a lie. The Caucasian race come up out them mountains and they started out Asian. Not even white as the white man you thinking. They started out Asians. Asians are the gods of the Caucasian race. You just don't know it yet. You just don't know it yet. Asians are the gods of the Caucasian race. They are the fathers of the Caucasian race. They are everywhere talking about they was the beginning of the beginning. And niggas have egged them on. Yeah, the Mexicans are the Mexicans. No, I don't even call them Mexicans no more. I call them settlers. Oh, yeah, you talking about the settlers? Mm-hmm. I don't call them Mexicans no more because that ain't what the fuck they are. People like to go naming themselves. We gonna name them out of the land. No, just start going around calling them brown people on, man. Shit, fuck it. I ain't calling no Mexicans. Motherfuckers ain't got the right to call us no Americans. They calling us black, and I'm just gonna run out and call some people that settled. Yeah, these the Mexicans. No fucking Mexicans, goofy. Them is fucking settlers, nigga. And we gonna let them motherfucker call us black, and we gonna let them get Mexico after they done settled there? Oh my God. We have lost our mind. We have lost our mind. The settlers gonna call themselves Mexicans, and we gonna call ourselves black. The settlers. The settlers who, you gonna make love to a settler who killed your ancestors. Oh my God. But I need those little 2.5 modems. I ain't got nothing on that. And I just need some wave sixes when you get the chance. Take your time, big homie. They ain't routing. Yeah, so you know. Shit, they gave me a motherfucking route. They ain't giving me none today. I'm about to go relax, eat breakfast. But yeah, man. This has all been a thing where I go and I continuously tell people about the races of people. And it seems like our people are getting idiotic every day. And I blame some of us in this community for letting these newcomers, right, come into this community and start sharing pictures of old circus agents. What do you mean by circus agents? For all the newcomers here, you looking at the people that was behind me, myself, Tomahawk Tony, that was behind the circus information. If you don't know what the circus was about or what was there or what was going on, just feel free to scroll down until you see circus, till you see the Moorish circus and the circus part 1 and part 2 in my bio. Watch those 3-hour documentaries, basically lives where bro and I went through so much information to off of, I think it was 2 books that we basically went off. One was The Princess and the Prophet, but the other book being later on when I started exposing other things about the circus. And that was I think a book that I relatively used was Tainos to Indians or some shit like that. It was by Tatiana. So just in speaking about that, this where it started at with Tomahawk Tony, man. Shout out to you, bro. You feel me? He's a excellent teacher, man. A lot of motherfuckers got other shit going on or why they don't like people, and a lot of people got a lot of things going on in their life that they got to fight, and time will help motherfuckers fight certain situations, and they will be great through time. You know what I'm saying? So I look at what people have to offer, and no matter what, he got an abundance of information to offer to the people. You understand what I'm saying? So when me, like I done clicked with so many people in the community, a lot of people would say, oh, he was clicking with these people, click with, you gotta be smart. Nigga, first of all, I'm in a community with open information. I wanna put everybody on. This is the way I think. This is why I left everybody the fuck alone, because everybody wants to be the big Indian, wants to be the main, wants to be, and I see myself as going to grab motherfuckers that my clique didn't even like and try to put them on. Nobody seen what I was doing or how I was carrying on. Like, damn, he bringing motherfuckers to his live? Yeah. Everybody has some information here. Everybody has a voice here. But back to the circus information taught us and showed us through the American Colonization Society, entertainment had its breakaway through. Entertainment was breaking through. And entertainment wasn't TV then. It was something called the circus. And you had about 4 different circuses that was going on in America at the time. One being Buffalo Bill, Wild Bill, the second one. Both of these bills had 2 separate circuses. One had the Pawnee Circus, and that's what we went off of. The Pawnee Circus. What was the Pawnee Circus? The Pawnee Circus, and you can now look up and see in Oklahoma, there are some Indians called the Pawnee Indians, right? And why is that connection? Why is that connection important? The Pawnee Indians and the Pawnee Circus. Because before the Pawnee Indians, there was the Pawnee Circus. Wild Bill and the Pawnee Circus. Well, Wild Bill was from Ireland, moved to America, or was he Scottish? He was one of the two. Great entertainer. Moved to America, bought a bunch of Asians from Asia over here, and they played Indians. Entertainment, they played the Wild West. Now everybody think that America had a Wild West period where tumbleweeds was just rolling around New York. Well, we was just walking in the swinging doors in New York and in different places. The whole world was just the Wild West. No, nigga. That's Pawnee Bill and his shit. They would go certain places and they would take these Asians in and they would dress them up. This is where all of your pictures are coming from. Why are they taking pictures? Because they in a fucking circus. Those Native Americans were made natives, meaning born to the land. That's what it is. They had to like literally staple that on them because after American colonization, they were sending motherfuckers back. They was like, you know what? Y'all motherfucker gotta get up out of here. You ain't got no papers. It's time to be deported. See, they weren't talking about how they was deporting motherfuckers, right? And deporting the wrong motherfuckers. They're not talking about that side. So the Asians then got together and said, you know what? We gonna make sure our people don't go back and do. So we gonna go get with President Coolidge. He gonna make us natives. Then we gonna get with the Dawes Rolls off of our story of being the natives to here to America while we trying to erase other niggas we gonna allow them to say that they are some Native Americans and they got some indigenous and they become a protected people. We gonna do all of this. But in reality, they were slaves in the railroad. The Filipinos, and I ain't talking about the nigger ones. I'm talking about the Asians that came down and killed their ass. The Filipinos, the Asian, Chinese motherfuckers, they were coming over here as slaves on boats. Nigga, not you. Nigga, the Spaniard had Asians on boats. Nigga, they took them to Mexico first. Nigga, the Spaniards had Asians on the boats, bought them. The first group of Asians was in Louisiana and Florida, and they was picking sugar cane. You wasn't a slave, nigga. Now you wondering why everybody getting restitution or reparations and it's not you, because a lot of you niggas, you fought. You still fighting, nigga. We still can't do shit with you, nigga. We put you in the jails. You beat up everybody in the motherfuckers, make motherfuckers scared. You're still uncontrollable, nigga. So how the fuck did we get you to bow down, nigga? We got you to bow down with law, nigga. We shook your hands and we made agreements with your grandmothers and grandfathers. Then we killed them son of a bitches, and you forgot all about that. And you forgot, and then we re-educated you. We bought 1619 project to show you, yeah, look at your grandfather. He owned the bank. Look, he owned that. He owned that. Your grandfather was the greatest man in America, one of the richest men, but don't ever forget, bitch, he was a slave. 1619 project. This was written out by the Democrats that they gonna teach us this shit. So you put it, and a lot of this shit, you don't hear people talking about this 1619 project, right? They need to be talking about it because this what educated us that we were some type of Africans. That we came on a 5-month trip drinking salt water on the bottom of a boat, singing and auntie them and eating each other's shit, right? This is where this shit come from. 1619 project. This where it come from. And then you see the niggas crying all on the screen, crying over Black history. Oh, all in Florida. We crying over Black history. Listen, motherfucker, fuck a Black history. Did they teach it right, first of all? No. Second of all, take that shit out of the school. You got the LGBT that has snuck into Black history. You got the African people that has snuck their ass in. Now we not talking about just niggas when they talking about this African American history bullshit, right? Because they just bought all the motherfuckers from Africa over here. So it's an underlay for the overlay. It's an underlay for the overlay. No, we don't need Black history. What we need, education on architecture, education on economics, banking, all this other shit that we need to run the world. If my granddaddy was a slave, motherfucker, I'm not gonna cry about it, suck my dick. I don't give a fuck, nigga. He made it to get me here, bitch, and I'm not a slave. So who cares about that history? Who cares? What your kids gonna do with that history? Ride down memory lane to a motherfucker smoke they stupid ass. Ride down memory lane being angry, ready to be an enemy of every white person he see, just like us. Riding down trying to pick up the pieces that and find jobs and find our way in this economy, in this world. Because we spent most of our time talking about Black history, so we missed out. Now you have the LGBT, and look where I'm at right now. Now you got the LGBT, right? Hold on. Look where I'm at right now, because I just so happen to. You see that flag? Right? You see the flag? What's on there? I don't want to walk in these people's shit, but you see the flag? You see the flag? What's on there, people? What's on there? Brown. You got brown, black, blue, all type of shit. That's what this shit about. That's what it's about. Goofy shit. Now, look at the brown, the black, the blue, all of these colors on this gay flag. Nigga, we is being used, nigga. They just gonna put you a part of some shit, right? We just gonna we're gonna label these niggas, then we gonna make them a part. They are the face. Didn't nobody care about no homosexuality or none of that shit until nigga females started doing it. I keep telling y'all that females, colored females, has became bigger than the biggest weapon that the white man got. That woman more dangerous than a motherfucking nuclear war bomb. Do you understand? When she's being like told to do or this crying shit. When the sisters step out, I'm telling you, it's some shit to start, ain't it? Nobody cared about this gay shit until the sisters step out. Then they start turning their sons gay and start saying they don't care if they sons gay, they gonna love them or not. Now you got some of these bitch ass niggas, right? That's so heartfelt, because I don't care what y'all talking about. If my son want to play this shit, get the fuck out of my house, away from my other kids. That's first of all. Second of all, here you go, some money. Go put up, don't come back around here with that shit. Your ass is outcast. What happened to that? Y'all, I love my cats so much that I just let them go to hell or go wherever the fuck. Do shit that's against motherfucking nature. Come on, y'all ain't no real motherfucking Indians. Do shit against nature. Yeah, I'm gonna let him just be a man and wear wigs and put on makeup. Nigga, ain't no real nigga supposed to be sitting around that shit. But since the mama has tolerated it, the grandma has tolerated it, so we tolerate it. See, they got them. Those was our brains. That was our brain, the woman. She would think before we do shit. Like, hold on, I don't think slitting that nigga throat right here is gonna be good, baby. I know you want to do it. You got all that masculinity in you. You ready to make these niggas pay. But hold on, let's drag his ass around there so we don't get caught. You know what? You thinking, baby. You thinking. Yeah, come on. Let's go take him over here. Now kill that bitch. And the only way she works good is by taking advice from us. We're not together anymore. They broke us up so that they can use our women to push they bullshit. And now all has followed. Man has become quiet and they letting the world go in trash. And if you see all of these women that are sitting on these democratic motherfucking stages, they are Hindu, they are Muslims from other fucking places, and they're using the colored woman to sit in front and beg on for their bullshit. And that's a problem. Now we can't even, you talking about Black Lives Matter and all these different organizations, ain't nobody protecting us. We can't, what the fuck, okay, what Black Lives Matter at now? Right? For this situation where Mexicans just motherfucking took our peoples. Right? What should we be doing? Real niggas would be sitting up here smoking Mexicans right now until they give our people back. That's what niggas would have been doing back then. Oh, Mexicans took our people. We ain't got to go to Mexico. We got Mexicans here. Fuck them. Start smoking. Allegedly. Don't do that. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying. So what, we going to go over there and plead for help? Please, guys. Please, guys. Just give us our North Carolina family back. They didn't do nothing to you. Black Lives Matter. What, we about to go protest in Mexico to the cartel? Nigga, ain't no nigga gonna fight. Ain't no, listen, pussy ass niggas. Nigga, there is nothing. You can dream all day. You can see, can't see. My nigga, nothing won't deal with this shit but war. And you see how I got to sit up here on here and say, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. Hold on, allegedly. No, fuck that, man. That is the facts. It's all that's gonna fix this shit. These motherfuckers got secret agents. Told y'all they got shit piled up since 1902. The FBA. The FBA. Foundational. That foundational Black American shit really mean Fellowship of the British Academy, which is really broken it down to humanity and social science that they practice in America. Humanity and social science. Will somebody look this up, people? Come on. The way we was living, they deal with humanity. Hold on. They deal with the development of humanity and social science and so much more, dealing with trying to see how motherfuckers' brains work. See, when you come from a project like your boy do, like myself, Robert Taylor's, Ought to Be Wells, PCs, which is the Prairie Courts, the Dearborns, 35th, the Trey Hall, baby. Let us never forget 51st in the hole. And I'm originally from Blackgate, 55th of Indiana. Y'all know how we doing it all around Chicago. Known nigga, Southside. But when you come from these projects, right, and understand that they are called housing development homes, basically, you know what I'm saying? They are not called projects, but the niggas came and gave it a name and they start calling it a project. My niggas was smart enough to see that somebody was running fucking hypotheses and conclusions and all of that shit on them while they down here saying this is a trap. This is a trap. Is it not a trap? The whole projects was a trap. I'm sitting in the projects where money is coming down from the government to fix the problems, but these niggas are stealing the money. Ain't nobody watching them. They dumping drugs down here. They dumping guns down here. They got us in these motherfucking high rises against a block away from each other. So now they not with us, we not with them. We fighting each other. They fucking with our mental. They did this. George Soros been in the play, nigga. Years ago. This is not no shit that they've been doing. George Soros been doing this before you was born, bitch, nigga. Fuck you. You just learned about him. He's been in the play. He's the honorary member of the FBA. He's the main voted in elective of the FBA. which deals in social science and humanity, which is your Charleston Whites, your Dr. Umars, your FBA financial, all of these niggas that be on this YouTube don't just get a check from YouTube, nigga. They getting a check from George Soros, which I don't have the name right now. He has a licensed LLC that works in social humanity, some shit. His licensed LLC, where you can go and collect funding. What is the Fellowship of the British Academy? They give money. That is the group that is the group that gives money for this social science and humanity bullshit. Anytime you see that fist in the air, that fist, you know that fist, the fist that's on the Black Lives Matter, the communist fist, it's them. It's them. So that communist fist that you see is them. How long have our people been pumping that motherfucking fist? How long have our people been pumping that fist? Since the 60s. Came with the black movement. It came with the black movement. Shout out everybody in the chat. Y'all know what the fuck is going on. We just chopping it up. But it came with that black movement. And we all know that black movement was some bullshit that was cooked up in these colleges. We all know Soros is a Jew, so the colleges, they are all owned by the Rockefellers. So the colleges is owned by the Rockefellers. So these colleges, George Soros, the British Fellowship Academy, gave funding to all of these niggas that went to Morehouse. Now I want you to go get a list of niggas that went to Morehouse. I want you to go get a list of all the fame. I'm talking about from Cedric the Entertainer to the basketball player, every nigga that went to Morehouse. I want you to go get a list. All of the famous niggas went to Morehouse. All of these black leaders went to Morehouse. They was involved in Morehouse, and they was involved in the AME, the African Methodist some shit church that was started by some fucking African guy and his white woman that was part of the suffrage movement. Boy, I'm telling you, this is the shit. This is the shit that needs to be out. This is the shit. Martin Luther King went to Morehouse. There's a picture of him. There's a statue of him right there. My brother went. He telling me how they was on him, trying to make him join the Q Dogs and the African Alphas and the goofy shit. It's a fact, people. This is a fact. We got to get in tune, man. I don't know how we break this. We can't meet in secret no more. There's no more secret places to meet. They have somebody watching us. They have somebody watching us. These people are everywhere. And this behavior that we are now practicing, the whole Jesus behavior, is a communist behavior. You have a belief in one leader, and that leader is basically over everyone here and over everything. You have that belief. That's a communist belief. Your belief in religion is a communist belief, and you don't even see it. I want to end this like this. We good? I want to end this like this, man. Keep your eyes open, man. You know, because I have these conversations because I'm starting to being able to look at more and see more what the fuck is going on, man. It's all bad. Ain't shit good about it. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Blessed be to the tribe. Stay alert, stay alive. I'm out.